here, someone asked, is there a calculator or something online they can plug their information into? Scarborough actually provides some rate calculators out to a lot of our clients that have the insurance premiums based into those calculators. So if you type in a cargo value of $10,000, it'll look at a few other things and then kind of spit out what that number looks like as far as how much insurance is going to cost on that specific shipment. Kind of going right off that, you know, as in our policy, as in a lot of policies, not all commodities are created equal. So we might have alcohol or marble and granite or household goods. And so it's important when our clients ship to us that they tell us what they're shipping. Can you guys kind of walk through some of that and some of those maybe products that are not what I would consider normal, or products that get insured at that normal rate?
Jenny, would you like to handle that one?
Yeah, certainly. Are you asking about the calculators?
No. Just in general, like so in Scarborough's policy, there are things like marble and granite that are insured at a different rate than what are some of those other commodities out there, so people will kind of know as they're going. Because obviously, if they ask us, I'm going to be able to tell them. But if they're out there either shopping the market or they're looking at something and they get a quote back, and maybe they get a quote from me and a quote from someone else, and the numbers look vastly different, there might be a reason for that. It's because, oh, I know you have marble and granite and that's insured differently. Or what are those other commodities out there that the rates can kind of fluctuate on?
Well, there's a handful, and the usual suspects are going to be automobiles and motorcycles, like you mentioned, the granite and marble slabs. A lot of times used goods will require a different rate. Also, alcohol and spirits typically will require either a higher rate and or some different insuring conditions. Also, anything that's breakable, such as glass, that type of thing, and most definitely your perishables and things of that nature, they will come back with a much higher rate. Also, boats, we see that as well.
Okay.
And I think that the one of the keys is kind of two categories. One is what we call target commodities, things that are targeted by thieves, things that are highly fungible, highly desirable, consumer electronics, like you mentioned, the alcohol, the tobacco, those types of things. And then also the things that are particularly susceptible to loss in transit. Like Jenny mentioned, the perishables, the breakables, those types of things. But you know, as a general rule, if you're shipping, you know, what we consider to be general merchandise, you know, it's going to be relatively reasonable.
And 9 times out of 10, what most folks are shipping would be considered general merchandise.
Okay.